God damn it.
All right. Alrighty. So, last session, you guys had dropped off the people at West Hari, Quinn's disciples, followers, whatever you wish to call them, cultist. Technically, you guys
Cultists.
are running a cult. Technically, you guys are running a cult.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, some Jehovah's Witnesses showed up
So
at
you
my
drop-
door the other day. That's a cult.
Yeah. Yeah, thankfully you don't make the sea elves go door to door. That is one thing that you probably have them avoid. Have you heard the good word of Quinn? He's going, listen, he's going to kill the ancient sea king in the water. Listen, stop closing the door on me. There's an alien sea king
I
that's
promise.
using the world as a Venus flytrap. Please open the door. Stop calling the police. Yeah, I think you guys fit more Scientology than Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yikes.
I have to actually make sure I'm getting the right denomination to this, but there is like a big Christian doomsday cult, and it's one of the Jehovah's Witnesses or the Mormons. Anyway,
I don't think Mormons
proceed.
are doomsday cults.
It
At
might
least
be the
not
Jehovah's
the main
Witnesses.
one. There's like some branches. Yeah, there's some branches that are, but anyway, you guys dropped them off at West Hari, and basically made your way over to Taros. Because all the stuff had been taken care of with Maple's dad, she was able to access some of his resources in Taros, which included basically a flying limo along with a penthouse suite that you guys went to go visit and stay at, where you had a wonderful time. Honestly, a very wholesome episode of doing pillow fights, which I would say Skylar won. I think we can say Skylar won the pillow fight, and he is the pillow champion.
If it had gone any longer, I would have pulled out Bigby's hand. Let it be known.
I was honestly
threat.
waiting for that. I was waiting for the Bigby's hand to come out. You guys had fun. You know, you were in the pool. You were like running around doing stuff and having a good time, eating really good food. And then Quinn took Iris away to look for rings for Kira, much to her distress. And when she came back, nothing happened. You guys all went to bed.
Hey, fuck you. Fuck you.
Nothing happened. It was just
Oh, right. I guess there was like the whole like really sweet, amazing engagement that Jamie had been planning out for months, but
I
that happened
cried.
too, I guess.
I, a real human being, was moved to tears.
I mean, that was the goal.
It was very sweet.
Yes,
Also,
getting her to cry, that is the goal.
It's all
It was.
that's fine.
hey,
Crying
that's my
is
goal
fine and
every
good
time we
sometimes.
play.
Not
My
every
goal
time.
every game is can I get Marissa to cry?
Holy shit. That's
The first time in
toxic.
a while. I will say I am a little bit sad that Mama Istis didn't give us a recap because I would have liked to hear her hot take about how cute we were, but that's fine.
Don't
Just
worry,
wait.
she's gonna send you text messages later.
Ah, well, that's probably because she's dead.
I know.
Okay.
Ooh. You guys would know if she was dead.
Sure we would.
But yeah, you guys had the engagement. Iris said yes. And then Maple's family kind of had been teleported out there, so they joined in celebrating, and Iris made a big of, yeah, sure, we'll adopt all of you children.
I mean,
Or
you know.
for the ink drip on the wedding paper and the marriage certificate.
We can talk about it.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
But yeah, you do still need to let your side of the family know.
I can do that later.
Okay.
I can't. I don't
Okay.
want to belabor the thing. We have like a summary to do.
It's important for your character.
Just text them, like just text them.
Yeah.
Just a quick text, say, I'm engaged now. Just letting you know.
Okay,
Okay,
thanks,
bye.
bye.
You want to
Are-
text them?
No.
You want to text them the engagement?
I almost.
This
texted
was
my
only
own
just like one
mother.
of the most important moments.
Listen, I
Hey, this
legitimately
is almost one of the most important moments of my life. Hey, bye.
Look, I almost did that to my own family when I, a real human, got engaged. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, I'll text my parents, hey, when you have a minute, call me. Parentheses, nothing bad.
Sure.
Close parentheses.
Sure. They call you extremely early in the morning because time differences.
Oh shit! I
played
feel like
yourself.
she like wakes up and is like, oh
Also,
shit,
they're
and then like,
bakers.
huh?
The bakers, yeah.
Oh,
Also
yeah,
bakers.
Ripperoonie. But I'd like grab the phone and like answer it really quick and like run out so I don't want to wake anybody else up because I assume we were partying pretty late.
Yeah. You hear the sounds. It sounds like they might have you on speaker stone. So you can hear sounds of them. I know.
Get out.
Of them like you can hear like the sounds of them like mixing dough and like getting ready and stuff for the day. As you hear your mom talk, she says, "Oh, Iris, there you are. What's going on? You had us kind of worried with that text.
Oh,
Is everything okay?"
No, everything's fine. Everything's great. I said nothing was wrong in parenthetical. That was supposed to be, fine.
We just haven't heard from you in forever.
Oh, yeah. So, remember when, we had to save all the children from jumping off the ledge? That was like it's been a lot of that sort of thing, so I haven't really had any minute to like check in. Things are good there. Everyone's okay. How's Nyx?
Well, the storms have been rough, and you hear Nyx like chirping up. We got out of school today.
Oh, how much
yes.
worse?
Well, the storms are battering the island pretty bad. Luckily our store has been relatively okay. But this, the school took a bit of damage. So they're closed right now while they figure out how to move all the students to the school about a couple miles away.
Oh shit. Yeah, we're working on it. So just try to stay safe and if do you have basements? There's a basement in the store, right? Can you just like hole up there?
No,
Proper tornado.
of course not.
Does no one have a basement? God damn it.
No. No one wants to risk going into one of the mines.
Oh shit. I forgot about that. Oops.
Yeah,
The
there's not
horrific
much
mines.
like there is. Yeah. There's mines running all throughout. Dig too deep, you might end up collapsing your house in it.
That's fair. Worst case scenario, what? There's not going to be a worst case scenario. We're going to deal with it, and it's going to be great. Just keep battening down
Sure,
the
it'll be
hatches in the
fine.
meantime. Yeah, it'll be totally fine. Anyway, so I have
Your mom actually sounds. I was gonna say your mom actually sounds like pretty like secure believing this. She's like, well, between how much our family's been blessed by Istis, I have no doubt she'll protect us and keep us safe.
I like yes, but being proactive in your blessing is also important, right?
We've made donations.
That's not what I meant. Okay. You have been putting out like sandbags and stuff, right? You've at least been doing that.
Oh, yeah, of course. And we've been making sure that none of the looters have gotten in or anything.
Okay, cool. Because for a second it sounded like you were just saying a Hail Mary and then just watching from the window as the rains poured down.
Of course not. Well, if you're okay and everything's going all right, it's nice that you called to catch up. We've been wondering how you've been, but we didn't want to accidentally call and get you in trouble or anything,
No,
or distract you from what you're doing.
That's fine. I'm sorry I haven't reached in early. I'm engaged. Oh my god, I'm engaged. Oh my hell, I'll send you a picture of the ring. Okay, hang on. Like,
You hear a crashing sound,
Oh no.
and it's like silent.
Can't believe your mom died.
Oh no.
Yeah!
Oh my God.
Yes! Yes! You just hear, yes, yes, yes,
That-
yes! No, it's their mom.
Oh my God.
Fuck yeah.
Family goals.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious, who is it?
It's Maple. Did you met her?
I just wanted to be sure.
Oh,
Oh, that's wonderful.
it's been like a month. What do you what?
Well, you haven't kept us up to date on the relationship, but that's wonderful, honey.
Oh, yeah. No, it's really great. She's there are no
So
words.
when's the date?
You know, we
there.
we might do a slightly longer engagement. We're both Stockhold, right? And our current project should be wrapping up theoretically soon, for good or worse. And after that, we'll start planning some things.
This evening I have with me Kieran Party. You've been writing a column for the last 10 years. on
That sounds great.
history of Cork.
But it'll be like soon, right?
You know, it all kind of happened last night actually. So we're going to when I know more, you will know more. In the meantime, give everyone a hug from me and put up some more sandbags.
First,
Like
when
a
are you
lot.
coming back? We need to start planning out like your dresses.
Oh no!
And we
Oh,
need
sorry.
to start planning out like the
Oh,
cake and the
no.
bakeries
Go
and the
with the
decorations.
whole-
Where are you planning on having it? Is it going to be at the?
Oh no! Sorry, you're
uh,
breaking up. Okay, love you. Bye. I hang up.
Amazing.
Your stone keeps buzzing.
I ignore it. I'm over it.
You hear the ding as the multiple texts start coming in.
Oh my god. I just turned it off. I just turned that shit off for like a day and a half.
You've told your mother.
That was actually very like reliving when I told my mother that Fat when I got engaged for real. Very similar, very parallel stories.
But you guys get up in the morning. You were planning on having breakfast at the one bed and breakfast.
Fuck yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys go down there for this breakfast, and you find that she's turned the garden into like this cute little, almost like a cafe, like outdoor party thing. So like the small garden she has, like all the flowers are in like bright bloom. She's got like these tables and chairs all set up around, along with like a larger table that basically has a it's got like a parfait and a waffle bar.
Fuck yes.
We've come a long way from lesbian flower heists.
I'm gonna fucking put waffles in my parfait and you can't stop me.
But the whole place looks really pretty, and you actually see there are like these paper butterflies that are flying around, almost like origami ones. Because there really aren't many live bugs in
No,
Taros, but
probably not.
there's these very pretty origami butterflies that are like flitting about among the flowers.
I want to catch one and tuck it in Maple's hair to be cute.
All right, you tuck it in Maple's hair, and it actually just stays there and just flutters occasionally.
Fuck yeah.
Vibes cutely.
Yeah, you guys are able to have a really lovely, nice breakfast in like this small area. You can still like hear and see some of the more chaos around the city, but it's really cute, and it's not like the luxury last night was nice, but this is definitely like a very cozy feel to it.
Mhm.
Let's go commit crimes.
Yeah, so you guys, I think your next step was going to the submarine, right? You were going to deal with Nemos after the whole submarine stuff.
Yes, I believe.
Yep.
Okay. You guys head to Bridget and oh goodness, it's been so long. Clyde. Bridget and Clyde.
Yeah.
Yep. You head to Bridget and Clyde's very small house that they have. And you go ahead, knock on the door. Bridget's the one who answers, and she looks at all of you a little shocked, and she leans back and yells, "You'll never guess it, hun. They're all still alive. Come
I
on
mean,
in, come
fair
on in."
enough.
She's joking a bit, and she lets you guys come on in.
It wasn't a foregone conclusion.
We weren't sure, to be quite honest. Well, come on in, sit down, tell us everything that's been going on. We know you guys have been having a doozy going on in Mirai.
It's been a
You know.
lot.
Yeah.
We read the papers.
It's
I read
been
the
a lot.
funnies, but Clyde reads the papers. All right. Any new
We
information?
explain everything.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That was a really detailed and great explanation that thoroughly explained everything that's gone on.
That sure is a lot.
She looks very intrigued with you, Maple. She says, "May I see the dagger you were talking about?"
Oh, yeah. She'll pull it out.
Yeah, she takes it and looks it over. She's like, "Ooh, this definitely is the same material as the tooth."
Very effective.
I'd imagine so. I don't know what it's made out of. Like, I know it's tooth, but like, it's not like any tooth you could find here. She's like, "Do you mind? Would it be okay if I took just a small sample of it?"
Yeah. I mean, we have a whole dagger of it. Should be fine.
"Thank you." And she will take like just a tiny sliver of it. So go ahead and mark -2 to your no, I'm kidding.
How dare you?
I was about to open my sheet and everything.
No, you're fine. She hands it back to you. And she puts it in like a small jar, and she looks very intrigued at it.
So, quick question for you about that. How long would it take for you to make a potion out of it that would make you immune to the lichen?
So what we made for you?
Yeah.
Well, I still have all my notes from it, so I don't think it would take super long. I'd say maybe a day or two.
Yeah, because they need it too.
Well, I also need, and she pulls out like a notebook and stuff. I'd like to do some follow up to make sure that everything's been going with you. Maybe run some tests to make sure that all the lichen is thoroughly out of your system.
Probably a good idea.
Does that mean I'm gonna get a shot?
If by shot I will use a needle to draw things from you, yes.
Alright, I'll do it. Not because
Thank
I
you,
like it, though.
Okay. No, not many people do. But I appreciate that. Clyde's been sitting mostly quiet for this, and he kind of lets out like a huff. And he looks to the rest of it and he's like, "Are you ready to go?"
Nope.
More or less.
Gonna
but-
go anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Did we tell Raymond that we're gonna be launching from Mirai?
I don't think we told him.
I'm gonna fucking text him real quick. Just be like, hey,
Yeah.
is there a way that we can launch a submarine from Lower Mirai without it, like, causing fucking pain?
Alright, to explain what a submarine is.
You would, I mean, you could basically say like,
Yeah.
we want
What?
to. He'd probably just message you back quickly that you are free to take one of his ships that can hold it, basically like a bigger ship, because all the airships can go on the water.
Mm-hmm.
So he would say you could basically just take one of the bigger freight ones
Okay.
and take it down to the water so you could drop it in.
Awesome.
He said he's not sure how you're going to get it out of the water, but
That's a later problem. That's a if we don't die problem.
Yeah.
that's for future people.
Yep.
And she's not here, bitch.
But yeah, you're all good on that end, he says.
Cool.
But yeah, Clyde he looks over to you, Skylar. You can definitely tell that he doesn't show a lot of emotion. He definitely likes Skylar the most out of all of you.
Of course.
I've only met him for like 2 seconds, technically.
No, you didn't.
That was
Well,
You were making a sub with
he
him.
spent
You
quite a
spent
while
like
with
a full week with him.
yeah, I guess so. I felt
I
like
guess
y'all
so.
were like. I thought you all knew this couple like for like months
No.
compared to
No.
Skylar.
No, we literally just met them.
It was like
Okay.
a week maybe at that point, but
Mm-hmm.
they
Okay.
rapidly became entwined in our plans. But yeah,
He looks to you, Skylar's like, made some modifications to the steering wheel. Check
Oh,
it
yeah?
out.
All right.
Made it so you can lock it in a position if you need to.
That actually might come in handy. I appreciate that.
And I will say you already had a conversation with him. He will not be going down with you. Basically, you guys, if I remember correctly, you got Bridget to basically tell him no.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was very
So you might
insistent on it.
die. Yeah, super dangerous.
That could
He
go
was very
wrong.
insistent on dying for some reason.
Sounds like a D&D
So-
protagonist.
I have a question for the group. And Quinn says he would not be offended either way. But Quinn wants to know who wants to become a Quinnite and who wants to become immune. Because you probably should do one or the other before we go down to the ocean.
I think you know my answer.
Neither. I'm going to leave you and dump you into the ocean.
Oh.
I did want to ask why you were looking so well all of a sudden. I
He's
mean,
a
last
god
time
now.
I don't think
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
god.
Oh, yeah, sure. That just makes sense.
Um,
I know
I've
you
Smile.
had similar properties to the Yellow King. Did
I have
that-
ascended to whatever level he is on. Though I'm young and weak comparatively, I'm sure.
Not for long.
she, like, you see, like, that switch where she, like, goes scientist mode and she, like, gets close to you and she starts, like, she's examining, like, she grabs your arm and is, like, examining that and, like, your vein and, like, trying to see, like, if you have a heartbeat and, like, you know, all this kind of stuff, like seeing that you have another hand now and she's, like, examining that. She, like, pulls out, like, a little light out of nowhere and shines it in your eye. She's like, fascinating. It's so interesting. Some of the shadows around your eyes aren't acting like they should. And, like, she just starts, like,
I mean,
kind of
yeah, a lot
like,
of the shadows around me don't work right.
she's kind
Wow,
of
you're a
just like,
fucking freak.
she's just kind of like messing with, like, you know, trying to get some information about this.
Mhm.
And Clyde looks over to her and says, "Stop manhandling the boy." And she's like, "Oh, sorry." And she, like, lets go and sits back down, but you see she's kind of antsy. Do you think I could just, oh, nope, I'm sorry.
I actually probably would have said yes. It's probably all right.
Oh, can I do, like, just a general checkup or something? Like, draw some blood samples, see how your lichen has changed.
Sure.
Yes.
All right, so
She-
Kira gave an answer.
I technically already gave mine.
Yeah, well, we didn't really have a choice at your point.
Yeah.
Not again, Smile.
What is the risk of becoming a Quinite?
You got to deal with me for the rest of your life.
I mean, I feel like that was a given anyway. Iris will convert. Well, is that hang on.
technically,
Can I not?
that's up to you to decide. Technically, you are giving Quinn a potential power over you. That's the
Yeah.
big thing.
Literally has to put a part of his power into you.
I do not think it will stop you from being a cleric of Istis in any way. But it does. It's a take and receive. I get power, you get power. There is an exchange and expectation there.
Oh, this is like surprisingly hard. Do me last. Come back to me. Come back to me.
Tyler, I actually don't know if you need to do this as a construct.
Yeah, I don't know. I like my freedom, no offense, but I also like want to make more shadow rockets, so like it's a hard decision for me.
There is
Shadow
definitely
rockets,
more potential
freedom.
for shadow rockets if you become a Quinite, just because that's funny to me. Also, I
Damn.
need to come up with a better terminology than Quinite because it's a little silly.
Your
Maple?
Quinions, like minions, but
Quinion's pretty good, actually.
It's
Oh my
bad, but I
God.
kind of love it.
I want to draw Quinn as Drew from
Oh my god.
from
Fuck.
Despicable Me.
Fuck.
I am in hell somehow.
Scions of the Yellow Prince?
But he's not the Yellow Prince anymore.
He
He's
was.
the Emperor.
Of fate or some bullshit. I can't remember what we said. I should have written
Probably
it down, but I
should.
You
super didn't.
probably should write that down.
Yeah,
I don't know,
I
or
probably
whatever.
did and lost it because that is 100% how I roll.
Just put it on your sheet, like your character sheet.
Just put it in your name. You'll never forget it there.
Yeah, I'm still
I
pumpkin.
think it was Emperor.
It was definitely Emperor. It's just the full title.
Hang on, let me pull it up.
I know it's in the document. Hallelujah, Quinn has come. Emperor of Fate.
I think Iris would choose to become immune only because she's still freaked out about the loom situation.
Mhm.
And that's like a little like regardless of like Quinn's intention, because I think she does trust Quinn, it's like that feels like too much of a risk. You know what I mean? Like nothing against Quinn. It's just like
Nothing personal.
I don't really know what's going on with that. I don't know if I want to like then introduce a new lichen thing on top of that. You know what I mean?
It could be a complicating factor, yeah.
On the flip side, you could make a dope lichen sweater.
I could.
Gross.
I could, but I don't know if that's the vibe.
Yeah, think of all that lichen you could weave into the loom.
Yeah, see, that's bad, and I don't love that. Like, that's
Yeah,
expressly
then
what we're
it'd
trying to
be
prevent.
in everything.
All right, I think that leaves Maple.
I have to take into consideration of what the effects of becoming a follower of you would do to the Avondale.
Mhm.
That's a
Because
druid.
I am the dryad, a part of it.
Yeah, try it out.
Sounds like everybody wants to be, you know, solo, save for
Kira.
yeah.
I was gonna say.
On the
I
flip
will.
side, it might protect the vine from the Yellow
Yeah,
King.
that's also what I was thinking.
But that won't be a problem if the Yellow King is dead.
So just
You know what? True. If we just kill him.
So just a reminder, you could become immune at any point,
Yeah.
but you can only follow Quinn if you don't become immune first.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is, for Skylar in particular, while yes, it will protect you from, like, if you accidentally, inhale the water and stuff, you will not become a minion and forced to turn into a really gross, one of the gross boys.
Banana.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, that's
Sorry.
that's the sea elves.
I immediately regretted that.
I forget what they're called. Scug?
Gum?
Scoom.
Scoom, that's it. Those really ugly
Gross,
things.
Scoom.
The thing I was
Um,
turning into.
Yeah, that she was turning into. The other thing is, it does give Nadinia a level of immunity to mind control effects from the Yellow King. So that is just also something to consider.
I guess the question is, does Quinn need more power from us being Quinians right now than, you know what I mean?
You don't know how much power you would give them,
Mm-hmm.
like give him.
Yeah.
I will say, if it's temporary, or if it can be temporary and you can gain immunity later,
Yeah.
I would lean more towards.
It isn't mandatorily now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign up for a free trial.
Yeah,
You
like
sign
let
up
me
for
do,
the
let me do my free
of
trial.
Quinn,
And
if it
then-
becomes a liability,
Sign up for the
Dip.
Quinscription.
The Quinscription. Yeah, because we have a pretty easy ripcord to do. You know what I mean? So I think yeah, I changed my answer to free trial with the intent of being full immune after this venture. TBD.
all right. So Iris and Kira can be converted, and we'll focus on making the thing for Maple first.
And then, Skylar, did you want to be immune or did you not want it at all?
Can I also go with this free trial? That sounds interesting. See
Yeah.
what I'm getting myself into.
Sure, we'll do a free trial for Skylar as well.
We get a punch card.
Do we get like a secret handshake?
Oh fuck
I mean,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Do I get the feeling that I would be able to help the one seaweed tree? Like immediately?
So, how to phrase this? Most likely, you can't help it.
Alright.
So, if you remember with your dad, the thing he was doing was he was growing Avon plants in different planes
Mm-hmm.
to basically see what they did,
Mm-hmm.
to get the effects he wanted.
And this is just
So
one
that
around
was-
here.
Yeah, that was the one that got grown in the Yellow King's lair,
Soup.
essentially, in his soup.
Okay.
So it's like a completely different plant now. Like it's still Avon and it's still attached,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like grabbing a carrot and trying to turn it into a parsnip.
Alright.
Or like a hyena into a wolf.
No, actually, that would work.
That doesn't work.
I'm messing with you, but yes, it is something different, still alike but different.
Why does that keep changing? That's fine. I'll figure that out later. Fucking microphone.
Is Kira already infected?
By Quinn,
Yeah.
we talked about this a little bit. Quinn isn't strong enough to unintentionally infect people. It has to be intentional.
Okay, because they kind of boned and whatever, so. I risk
Wait,
of
what?
being crass.
Because they kind of
Honestly,
boned, so you
I
know.
forgot about that.
Like an STD? What?
Actually,
Oh god.
that might have been. I gotta think for
Like-
a second. Okay, you know what?
Kind of makes sense.
I would stick with it. Still has to be intentional.
Okay.
So I would say that no.
Consent.
Yes. Quinn.
Reasonable,
said
but like, also.
I would say boning is intentional.
Yes.
but
As
I
long as there's
mean,
consent.
passing along the
There's a bit more to it in
Hair.
addition to the
Passing-
other thing.
passing along his lichen. I can't call it lichen because it's no longer lichen for Quinn.
Mm-mm.
It's like I was gonna describe in a bit, but it's almost like think of like flakes off of a shadow. But like then I was
What?
trying to
Shadow flaky.
Flakes.
Frosted
Shadow
flakes.
flakes.
Frosted flakes.
Frosted shadow flakes.
Please stop.
Fuck.
Frosted flakes. That's what you got last night.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ. Oh fuck.
Alex muted because he's very quiet. He's like,
I don't know how to deal with this.
I'm surprised Marissa's not dying.
Oh, it's fine. You can't phase me.
You somehow got away scotch-free from Frosted Flakes.
Yeah. Listen. I was trying to think of like a dumb like meme I could Photoshop real quick, and I couldn't think of anything real quick. Like I was trying to like I could Photoshop Quinn's face on Tony the Tiger, but
Yes.
but I couldn't do it
Great.
fast enough, and the bit would be over.
Oh shit.
First of all, no, you
just
you
be a
don't say
callback.
anything and you do it anyway.
yeah, it's just a
And then you
callback.
post it without commenting, and it
Oh.
works perfectly.
Yeah, we did that a few times.
You have sufficient bit memory for that. Oh fuck.
God.
Anyway, yeah, I thought that was worth bringing up.
Man, you know who I didn't think was going to be the first one to get boned? Kira.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of did in that
I'm not
Maple and
counting
Iris
you.
couldn't kiss.
I'm not counting you.
No, what I'm saying is
Oh,
I
you?
expected it because they were in the
There's
relation.
Nadinia right there.
You know what? You're fair. That's
Mhm.
fair. I
Yeah.
did not think about Nadinia and the context that she surprisingly remained
Have you
relatively
met
chaste.
Jack? Ain't no way.
Did you guys fuck? I don't think you
I
fucked,
don't
right?
think they did.
No, no. He has been.
They
he
didn't
has
say it
been-
out loud
He
if
has
they
been a
did.
good boy about it.
There was a conversation about
I
it.
mean,
do
he's
remember there was a
literally-
conversation.
He's offered. He has offered.
Yes.
Yes.
He invited you over several times and you'd show up and be like, I want to cuddle. And he's like, okay.
Yeah,
Single
he
tear.
is. He has been. He has not pushed for anything, and I think that's sweet. That is why when he gets out of jail, that's gonna be the first
God
thing
damn it.
he does.
God, he might die.
Death by snooze me.
I Susan.
This episode's like weirdly horny.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry I introduced this energy. Fuck.
I'm gonna stick with no.
Okay.
Quinn has to, like, on purpose, his complete intent is to infect someone.
Yeah, it needs to be like ritualistic, whatever.
So ritualistic, he just has to make the conscious choice.
Okay.
But yeah. So the Clyde goes ahead and shows you guys the submarine. It is all complete. It is, well, it's not really anything you guys have seen before. I mean, you've seen the submarine that he's been working on. It seems like just a slightly more aerodynamic box with an engine on one side of it. There's no like separate rooms or anything. There's like a bathroom on it because he did recognize that this might take a couple days.
Inserts topical Ocean Gate joke.
I was thinking about how to make a joke with that. You know what? The controllers are not using an Xbox. There's an actual fucking steering wheel.
An Xbox controller. It was an aftermarket one.
You're right. It was a knockoff one.
It was. I found it in a fucking thrift store like a day after. Great.
Oh, that's
Holy
funny.
shit, that's cursed.
Yep.
But yeah, he shows you kind of like a quick rundown. It's cramped for all of you guys in there. This is not like spacious or, cozy. I mean, it's really like up front, there's like a big window area, and that's where you can have basically about 2 people seated, a captain and like a co-captain. And then there's space in the back with some seats along like the sides that you can strap yourself into, and then just like a narrow area where you could maybe like lay down or sit. And then farther back is where I said the toilet, and also a section that you could go in to then basically exit it while not flooding the entire rest of it.
I was gonna
Airlock.
ask.
Yes. Oh, and if I remember correctly, Skylar had taken the time to equip weapons to this.
Pew pew.
What is it armed with?
It's not anything super crazy, but basically you can put in. Well, actually, I'll let Skylar decide. Skylar, do you have a suggestion for what type of weapon you'd want to attach to the side? Keep in mind that it needs to be something relatively simple that doesn't stick out too much.
It works underwater.
Yes. So I guess if we're going to like a vine, right, or a tree type of thing
Tooth.
underwater.
Yeah.
So he probably would have tried to be more like practical with it. Nothing like guns or lasers as he's
So a
seems to be
chainsaw.
known for. Actually, it was probably be like more like a claw and like on one side and maybe like a chainsaw on the other side. That way, if we need to like get debris out of the way, we could do it with the submarine and not have to do that manually. If that's something possible.
Um,
Just like those remotely operated vehicles that repair underwater cables.
I would
Yeah,
say
I mean,
you could probably attach a crane to the top of it, like
okay.
something that would be able to go
A
down.
wrecking ball.
You could use it as one if you wanted to slam it into something, but you can also use it to grab on, pull, and possibly cut stuff.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, I just had the really funny thought of like this huge big quest line that you guys have been like, planning for and is like so like
And we
world
just kill him with a
important.
crane.
It's that it's weeding. You guys are just weeding.
Install a lawnmower on the front. Let's get to work.
But yeah, you can go ahead and attach that to it. That's no problem. And there's also small porthole windows along the sides, so even if you're not like up front, you can still kind of see out the sides. But it is going to be very tight and cramped quarters
Hero will hate this.
for as long as it takes for you guys to get there.
How does
but
one
you know,
leave?
nothing
Is
is
it
cramped
like how
quarters anymore
submarines
because you
do
can
it,
just go
where
in my shadow.
Yeah. Yes. Thinking that too.
Is there a
Kakakira.
depressurizing chamber?
Essentially the thing itself will work with that. How to phrase it? He describes it as like he basically used spatial magic on the thing, so you don't need to worry too much about pressure when you're in it.
Only
That-
when you're out it.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
guys,
like-
don't get out of the sun.
You can change like when you go into the chamber to leave,
Mhm,
it can go ahead and do like the pressurizing for it.
mhm.
But like the ship itself, if you're in the main part of the ship, it can actually go down and come back up relatively quickly. You don't have to worry too much about that.
Yeah, but like actually getting out of the
You'd have to spend a bit of time in the thing before you could get out.
yeah.
Otherwise, nitrogen in your tissues will free and kill your brain. Smile.
Well, I was thinking more like how far down do we need to go?
To the bottom.
I don't think we know.
You know it would
Wow.
be to the bottom because it's seaweed growing on the bottom.
Are we
However deep
talking,
the
like,
ocean is, question
10,000
mark.
feet? 20,000 feet?
There's no actual knowledge of that. No one has ever been to the bottom of the ocean.
That's
Even
Well,
the
okay. How
even,
far down have people been?
Arcanton.
Arcanton is the one who has gone down the farthest, and even he only went down a couple miles.
Before he became a
How
what-
much is a
whatchamacallit.
couple miles? Is that like 20,000?
well, a
10,000?
mile is 1,600 meters.
So 1 nautical league is basically 3.5 miles.
And he's been down that far?
Yeah. I mean, he was the first person to actually go underwater.
Honestly, if
How
you're like the first
far?
person to go underwater and you went 3 miles under, that's pretty impressive.
It's a
You're
heckin'
insane.
submarine, my
How
man.
Yeah, you
far
guys
can
are
a
insane.
human go underwater?
Like the most realistic thing that would happen to us is implosion to death. Like
Just
it's
like
fine.
just like another famous submarine.
Oh my god.
We didn't use carbon fiber. It's fine.
Wow, it is 60 meters.
What?
60 meters before the nitrogen
Yes.
narcosis
Yeah.
stuff.
It's not very far.
Mm-mm.
Now,
And then
I will say you can probably guess that pressure is going to affect Nadinia and Quinn differently. They might not suffer from all the same stuff as you guys.
They're squishier.
No, they're probably more durable. They're made for the ocean.
But that's how you handle that, is being
Yeah.
more malleable.
Squishier is
think of-
better in this
Ah.
case.
What's the one really
Okay.
ugly fish?
Blobfish.
Blobfish?
Blobfish, yeah. Think of blobfish. They're from really deep, far down in the...
Yeah, and
Okay,
squid
okay.
are kind of cartilaginous and stuff. Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
farthest people can go, I guess the deepest people can go is about 12,000 feet before like air in the lungs would be cataclysmic.
Yeah,
So
you have to use different mixes of breathable gases, and like they become pretty toxic at that level too. In order to get enough into the lungs. So yeah, it's fucked.
So, according to what I'm reading for the National Ocean Service, the average ocean depth is only 2.3 miles.
That's because we have a lot of coast.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's less
It's good to know,
crazy that the guy only went down a couple miles.
So it's about 35 kilometers before you're just physically crushed.
Yeah. You won't have to worry about that because you got the special spatial magic protecting you guys, unless I don't know if Iris and Maple want to go take a dip outside. That might cause problems.
No,
It'll be funny.
I'm being filled with like an existential dread. Like I was like, oh yeah, it's sea adventure, and now I'm like, I kind of want to just not.
21
Looking at the
miles.
physics of this is suicidal.
We can go 21 miles. Oh, we're fine.
I love this shit.
21 miles under the sea without the human body being crushed. I mean, that's not bad.
That's not crushed instantly. Like there's a gradient of mobility and other horrible things that happen to you.
You know what
Of
I
course.
hear? I hear quitter talk, Noah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm gonna be swimming out there in it. Fuck you people.
But all right, you guys, if there's any equipment or anything you guys want to get beforehand, now is the time to do it. You can already make sure that you have food supplies and that's not too much of an issue. But if there's any armor you want to get, weapons, that kind of stuff.
I was about to say, I was gonna ask, I should probably get some armor.
Mm-hmm. I did message my sister being like, hey, can you bring like some cash so that we can like prepare for the stuff?
She says if you want, you can go pick up a Lou card from, because you're in Terra, or no, she's with you. What am I talking about?
She's right here.
Yeah, she's like, oh my gosh, we should just get you a Lou card. That'll be so much easier.
What? Like a
in lieu of cash.
I guess that would just be easier than me constantly asking you for money.
I just feel bad that you have to I feel bad because I don't want to be like keeping you from it. I mean, it's your money too. So like,
Point of order. Are the loot cards from the cult or from actual Lou?
oh, they're from actual Lou. We're gonna get them here in Terrace. I'm not going to
the-
All
The
right.
Lou Church here is legit.
Okay, because I was under the impression that these were an evil thing made by the evil.
This
No,
lot.
no, no,
Not an
no.
actual.
Just
I think
Terra.
they both made it. Like I
Or
think
not Taros.
I think
Alright.
Terrace made it first.
One of
and
them
like,
made it, and the other one said,
Made
"Oh,
it
that's a
worse.
great idea."
Yeah.
You can corrupt it, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You know, how could we? I like this money idea, but how can I be more evil about it?
What if people can spend money they don't have?
but
All
yeah,
right.
she will give you. You go with her to the bank, and
Mhm.
she gets you set up with the Lou card. So I've been trying to figure out how we want to handle like Dad's assets and all that kind of stuff, and like I don't want to bore you with like all the financial stuff and
I
all
don't know
that kind
shit
of
about
thing.
finances anyway, so.
So, and it's okay if you don't like this idea, but what I was considering is, so I'm running the company right now, correct?
Yes.
I was thinking of making a position for you and paying you a salary.
That's fine.
Okay. I just figured that'd be the easiest way to handle it.
Yeah.
Dryad in chief.
Yeah, what's a good title? I guess like chief of worldly affairs?
Ambassador.
Oh,
Envoy?
ambassador's a good one. Chief ambassador of world relations, international relations.
In charge.
Does that sound good?
Could just make her internal affairs.
But she's making a pun off the fact that they're saving the world.
External affairs.
I'm basically the person that you send out to people that are giving you trouble, and I go, and she does like quotes.
Private
"Talk to
security.
them."
I don't think Hitman would look great on a resume.
No.
Yeah, that's
What do
what
you
the
need a
external
resume for?
affairs is code
You're
for.
the one that's giving her the job.
Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point. But I guess like I don't want to finances to show like, oh, look at she paid, a couple thousand gold to a hitman every
To
month.
our assassin. Smile.
What about just like co-president?
Yeah, that would
Fair.
work too.
I'll put you down as co-president and I'll send you a salary.
All right.
So let's get you set up with a bank account. And we'll do direct deposits.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Fantasy interest rates.
Woo! Get into fantasy
Fancy economy
taxes.
is not in shambles.
I
Time
don't want
for
to deal
some
with real
fantasy
taxes.
talk. Hey, so Maple, I got this really interesting idea for you. It's called Quinn Coin.
Fuck.
Quinn coin.
Oh no, we need cryptocurrency.
Queen coin.
Quick.
Let's we can go and get you set up. I was just kind of curious. So like I haven't seen the like really cute red tiefling that was hanging out with you guys. Was there like a fallout or something?
Oh, Connor.
Oh, just a second.
Yeah.
I'll switch place with Connor.
No, he's
Oh,
blue.
there you go.
Oh my god.
He drops a glass he was holding and he's like, God damn.
Hey, Connor.
Oh, hey.
Oh, by the way, those two are engaged.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
It means
Yes, you
They're gonna be
do.
eternally
combat?
bonded in a couple
In
of months.
combat? Are you guys fighting?
no.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Opposite.
Opposite of fight. You're fucking?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Did you have to tell everyone that?
Yeah. It's a whole thing with this
Oh, you're gonna have to
humanoid.
learn about marriage. Hey, April, do you want to explain it?
You see that she's like bright red, and she like, nope.
Drag her out of the cannon under the bus.
I'm okay.
Uh-huh. She kind of
And
goes
he's like-
close to her and goes, real smooth.
She's like, I've never really talked to guys before. You think Dad let me?
That's very true.
Yeah, he's just kind of looking at you guys whispering, and he's like,
Gotta start somewhere.
okay. Did you just bring me, did Quinn just bring me here so you could tell me that you're fucking?
Maple
that it?
pushes April towards Connor.
No, someone just missed you.
He like grabs her, and he's like, well, that's kind of mean. Don't just push people around. And she's like, she looks dead. There's no left in her body.
Bitch.
He just kind of like sets her back up straight. And he's like, I think she might be sick or something. He like waves a hand in front of her face, and there's like no recognition. Just complete soul's gone.
You know, or something.
My girlfriend's outside. I'll be right back.
All right.
Did you need me for something? Like, I'm kind of confused. I thought I was supposed to be guarding Raymond, or did you guys get sick of Quinn?
How do I tell this dumb guy to talk to her?
I'm not there. It's not
I
my
know
problem.
You're not there. Fuck.
Yeah, you're in Raymond's house. He's just kind of like surprised that you're there. And Quinn, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I meant to tell you, and I guess I forgot. I can switch places with Connor whenever. If you need me to do anything, and I'm not actively doing something else, just give me a text. Also, here is your portable holdback. I didn't forget that is technically your item.
Thank you. He takes the whole back. Thank you very much. I appreciate it quite a bit. How's everything
thanks.
been going?
It's been going pretty alright. We're going to the bottom of the ocean because we're fucking insane.
I won't disagree that it certainly sounds like that. I know better, but it does sound like that. Oh.
And yeah, Quinn will talk to him about politics things and offer to do any endorsements and stuff because he can come back whenever he wants to. That's why I left Connor.
Yeah. He'll talk to you for a little bit about it. Back with Connor. Connor's just kind of looking around, like confused why he's still there. April has slightly come back from the shock of suddenly being pushed into her crush's arms.
Mm-hmm.
And she is like slightly hiding behind you now, Maple. And just kind of staring at him, and he seems confused and is staring back at her.
Mm-hmm.
I look at him.
Yeah.
Looks at me.
I'm gonna leave if that was it. Was that it?
I kind of look at April, see that she's not exactly ready for this kind of shit, and goes, yeah.
Okay. Nice to see you, Maple's sister. And congrats on your fucking.
Hey, Connor. Do you
Yeah.
have a stone?
Yeah. No. I mean, I have
Yes.
a stone.
No, we got him a stone.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
right.
pretty
That
sure
is-
we did. Yeah.
April,
Yeah, I
why
do.
don't you exchange contact information? You two are about the same age. If he needs anything or you need anything, you can keep in contact. It'd be a great idea.
She's like 50 years old? And she's like, well, I'm a little older than that, actually. No, wait.
How-
No, she's not. You guys aren't that old, are you?
No, we're not that old.
Never mind. She's like, she kind of like, that doesn't seem to phase her. And he's like, she's like 50 years old. She looks kind of young.
Yeah. I don't know. Just it's nice to make friends. What do you think?
Sure. Does giving someone your phone make them your friend?
No contact. I mean, you could start out. You know what? I don't really know how y'all kids do it these days. I'm pushing 500.
Grandpa's trying so hard.
Grandpa's trying so hard.
I just figured,
Congrats.
No, I mean,
Okay, he looks to April. Can I have your stone number? And she like nods furiously and like hands over her stone and they connect up and he's like, "Okay,
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
I guess we're friends now?" And she like almost like squeaks. By the way, the kids are over on the side and
They're watching.
Oh no.
oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, they're gonna be brutal.
Yeah, you can already see like
I can't believe you
see
killed your sister.
specifically with Rena.
Mm-hmm.
She is already like she is laughing so freaking hard.
Where do you think the kids got it from? Maple is not kind when she finds out that you like someone. She's like, learn the hard way. Go.
Learn.
Kira's lucky that she was kind to her.
Mm-hmm. Well, because she knew she couldn't treat Kira
Yeah.
the way she normally would. Because that would literally
Yeah.
break her.
Yeah.
And this
Anyway.
stupid baby.
Again, nice to see you, Maple's sister. And you hear April say, "He knows my name."
Her
That's
name-
not your name.
it's April.
Because okay. Maple's sister April.
Sure. You can work
And
on it.
again, congrats on your fucking and announcement of fucking.
Honestly, just if you have questions about like world things, text April. She's pretty smart about it. She can tell you what things mean if you're confused. Like marriage.
Oh. Okay. And he will go ahead and try to switch back with Quinn. Quinn, do you let him?
If I'm done talking to Raymond,
Yeah, you are.
then yeah. No, I make him stay there. I've
Starts
decided I'm gonna
mashing
ban
the
him.
escape button, like, take me away, take me away, take me away, and you just refuse.
Wouldn't it be funny if I just didn't? But no.
You switch back.
Yep.
Next time. Please.
Mm-hmm. Need to work on the brain functioning part.
He's really cute.
Anyway, this is perfect. Since, you find him cute, you can practice communicating with him and
Over
get
text.
more natural with it.
Mm-hmm.
He needs the practice.
He does. He really does. He really needs to learn about the world. He's very
The
naive.
poor baby is broken
I
inside.
just remembered when he greeted all you guys. He's like, "Hi,
Eating
my
a
name's
banana.
Connor. I didn't watch you while you slept."
Yeah. Like, he says he's 50, but like in relative to like actual living years, he's probably like has the knowledge of like maybe a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Just a heads up. That's what you're getting into.
Also, just for the record, I know what marriage is, and he's seen my memory.
Yeah.
He probably knows what marriage is.
Yeah.
Is this just some long con by Connor?
He
Like,
does
make just-
occasionally.
Long Connor.
He does occasionally lie about stuff he doesn't know because he thinks it's funny.
Yeah, so that was probably what that
Which
was.
is true.
Like, you're pretty sure he at least knows marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Just because Quinn's mom wasn't married doesn't mean Quinn didn't have
About
plenty of
marriage.
concept of it.
Woof.
To be fair, Connor's mom was married.
Mm-hmm.
Woof.
She's not anymore, but she was.
Yeah, I
I mean-
mean, I'm gonna be real. If you threw our baby over the edge of of an island, that'd probably result in a divorce.
Yeah, irreconcilable difference, I think. Is that.
We had our
Probably.
differences. You wanted to be a father, and I didn't want to carry the extra 10 pounds.
Yeah, I wanted to invent a new sport.
Baby ball.
Baby frisbee.
Baby base jumping.
But yeah. April looks at you, Maple, and she says, "You know, this is going to reflect negatively on your performance review."
Ow.
She's very clearly joking, obviously.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no.
And she's gonna lean over and go, "Have fun with the kids, by the way."
She's like, yeah, what when
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
and like you look over at them and they got like that shit-eating grin.
Yep. Have fun.
As she goes over to the kids, who's it? Rena does yell over at you. Congrats again on the fucking.
Yep. Thumbs up.
God damn it. Iris hides. Iris learns invisibility spontaneously and is not here.
She just turns herself transparent.
Yeah, I'm just gone.
I would bet that your hair probably makes you stand out the most when you're embarrassed.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Like hiding behind a potted plant, and it's just like,
Bright fucking red.
yeah.
Like fire hydrant red.
Alrighty.
Like, I can't tell the child that we haven't fucked because that's just engaging with it. But also now it's
Really, y'all
You know
didn't
they'd
fuck
fight you
last
on
night?
it.
Y'all didn't
Huh?
do that?
I don't know. I wouldn't. Here's the thing. Would Iris be down to fuck? Yes. Would she be down to fuck with friends nearby in rooms that could hear? Absolutely
Right
not.
now.
Anyway, you guys can go get the stuff that you want.
All right. What do people
What's the-
want?
A double. That's a Canadian coffee thing. It's a
Yep.
joke.
Kira would be the person to get a double.
No, she's more like a
Espresso.
double triple, actually. I don't know. Tim Hortons coffee shit.
It is really shit now.
So just a
no.
reminder, there are the items in Bellier's Bizarre Bazaar.
Yep.
Oh, does he have anything new or bees?
I think there were a couple
The
things
bees
that
could not survive. The bees will not survive.
I wasn't thinking.
there's stuff in there right now, and I think there was one or two I meant to add. Let me double check.
Bag of endless rats.
Oh, it's a cypress bag.
It's an Indian torture device.
3D20 rats.
That's a lot of rats.
Or
That's a fuck ton of rats.
5D
Or 3
100
rats.
rats. Jesus fucking Christ.
The funny part is that could technically just give you 5 rats.
True.
What if it just comes out as one big rat?
God. Blood shard
One big
trident.
rat. Oh boy.
This may be too unreasonable of a request, but I would love a new focus because my arm was my focus, and now I don't have a
true.
focus. And I would love if it was a nice focus, but I will settle for a focus.
They aren't
All right.
expensive, yeah. Can I have some basic adventuring gear?
All right, so we need a weapon for Nadinia. Focus for Quinn.
Someone, Skylar is doing the thing
Oh,
for me.
armor. Right, you need armor.
Yeah,
Just
armor,
kidding.
yeah.
Yeah, I need armor.
Because she has the anchor to
Yeah.
play around with.
Why do I have 2 copies of Zagana?
Do you need any spell stuff, Iris and Kira?
I don't.
I don't think so. Like I've been looking and it's like I have the ring, I have some diamonds, like
Mhm.
I think I'm okay. I took blight. That sounds good, I think.
Mm.
Do you have stuff for greater restoration?
Yes. Because that's also
Give that
a
bitch some
diamond or some shit.
diamonds.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Diamond worth at least 100. I think I have 2 diamonds. Hang on. Yeah, I have 2 diamonds plus the ring, so we good.
I mean, if you come across a ornate stone and or metal lockbox with at least 400 gold in it, just let me know.
Okay. Those are very specific.
If then.
Sorry, the lockbox needs to be worth 400 gold. Just give me a nice looking locked box.
Yeah, I need some armor.
Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second.
Should
What
adjust
type of armor are you
spells.
looking for?
I think half plate.
Okay. I was just double checking if you wanted to go lighter or heavier, basically.
Oh, I half plate's probably the best thing for me.
Okay. Okay. So give me a quick second if you guys want to look up any basic things you might want, as I add 2 more items to Bellier's thing.
Okay.
And Quinn, I will be giving you a option for a spellcasting focus, or you could take a normal one.
Okay.
But if there are any possible magical items that already exist, Skylar, I know you were making an axe for Nadinia. Did you talk to her at all about like what you wanted to do with that or what she wanted from it?
Yes, it's more so I think I need your approval as DM if it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, not sure if you want to do that in DMs or now.
If you just want to tell me now, I can.
And Nadinia or just Chris can correct me. You want like pretty much like a great axe, but a size bigger than what you would normally use, right?
Yeah. Make it.
So a
Like-
large great axe, and to kind of give it its own little flair, I wanted to sort of give it like a chromatic orb effect, but where each attack is kind of like a different element that can't really control type of
Okay.
deal.
Chaos bolt kind of thing?
Is that how that is? I don't know.
No, chromatic. So
Is Chromatic Orb that one? Oh.
chromatic orb is the one that you can choose. Chaos bolt is the one that you
Yeah.
can't. But I mean, I understand where you're going. What you're going for is like every time I swing, it's like a different type of damage,
Yeah.
a random type of damage.
Yeah.
As cool as that sounds, I'm not sure if there's an easy way to implement that in Roll20.
You'd have to put it in its description and print it with the attack. It's not that difficult.
Okay.
I don't think it is anyway. Chris would know more.
I'll let the roll d20 and rule lawyers figure out if this is possible. That was the idea I had in my mind. I thought it was cool. I sent Chris a picture of what I would want the axe to look like, and I think I got the approval to go ahead and do it.
Yeah, it would look cool. look real-
What I would say is, instead of having the full damage switch between the stuff, let's do an additional D4 damage that switches between them. Mostly because, like, if you're underwater and doing fire damage, that's a swing
They
where
get
you're not getting
resistance.
anything. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
No,
sorry.
they
That's
get
like
resistance.
Sorry, I guess I should have like elaborated on that. Like it would be like additional damage. It wouldn't be like
Yeah.
it would still do like I guess slashing damage,
Yeah,
but then it would be additional
Yes.
elemental damage of whatever
Okay.
it happens.
Okay, yeah, that I'm that I think is much more doable. That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah. You
How
can
much-
do fire damage underwater. It just has resistance. That's all.
Yes, I more meant if you're fighting something that is immune, it would suck if like your bad luck lets you hit, but you're just constantly
Rolls
not
the
doing
stupid
damage.
damage.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Like that I'd feel like, you know.
That would suck, yeah. Feels bad, man.
Thought I saw.
Might want to seek like a magic spell focus for Quinn. Like
You're a sorcerer,
Marlor
right,
Mage.
Quinn?
Yeah,
He's a sorcerer.
Yeah.
some kind of stick you can get.
There's a couple. There's a couple of different ones for sorcerer now. Such as the essence shards. That are from different elemental planes.
I would like an essence shard from the plane of polymorphing.
So I'm not going to type it out just yet, but I do want to share with you guys one of the one of the magical items I'm going to put in.
Oh no.
And then there's always the Bloodwell vials.
Like I will put it in, as this is something Bellier is 100% selling. I just can't type it in right now.
A fabulous wig.
Oh my god. Created by a legendary drag queen.
Incredible.
Legendary.
Wait. You can wear multiple fabulous wigs.
Oh my fucking god. Equal to your charisma modifier. God. Only a wish spell can remove the wig's true nature. Oh my god.
So overpowered and kind of pointless. I love it.
Are you suggesting you don't have a
Okay.
use for this?
Yes.
Half plate normally cost.
750,
Hmm.
which is half of plate armor, conveniently.
Dang.
What a coincidence.
Who could have expected this? Okay, now that Maple is rich again, can we please buy the Goomba?
Oh my god.
Just
The
think of how well it
Goomba.
could do in the submarine.
No, I don't want to fucking kill it in the submarine. I don't know if it would be good with pressure. If things went bad.
Is it good under pressure?
No. It
Under
splatters.
pressure.
I splatter under pressure.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting. Like, I should have known that we were going to be doing the shopping thing for this one.
You're good.
How much extra damage did you want the axe to do?
So the reason why I wanted to make it bigger is because it is, well, if I make it bigger, it's an extra D12, I think, because great axes are D12. But like, if that's like,
Is that a thing in
If-
position?
yes, it is. If you use a weapon that's too big for you, it adds an extra damage die, but you have disadvantage on.
Oh right, there's that
Using-
ridiculous longbow.
Yeah, well, no, the ridiculous longbow isn't actually that ridiculous. It's just an oversized. It's the oversized longbow just lets you use your strength to do damage instead of your whatever. But if you use a weapon that's like basically for a large creature, it adds a extra die to the damage. But if we're already adding like extra damage on top of it, I'm fine. Like, that's not a big deal. It could do something else that's cool.
Yeah, it sounds like choose one of those.
Yeah.
We could use D&D 3.5 rules, and when it goes up to a large category, it does 3d6 damage instead of, I don't know.
I understand what you're saying already, and I like it.
because it's not as good as a it won't hit as hard as a 2d12 at max damage, but it adds just a little bit more because you are technically giving yourself disadvantage for using it, so you're gonna constantly have to reckless.
Yeah,
Just to give yourself a normal hit.
Like I'm going to reckless regardless, which means if I have to, I don't mind taking the damage hit at this point. If we're already tacking on like the extra like D4 damage, so I'm cool with it doing something else completely different. Like,
I kind of like what you suggested for the 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's cool. If your whole goal is you want to make a really big one so that it does more damage, but you have to reckless. I like the idea of going with the 3d6 where you have more, at least if you're okay with that, of having more consistently high damage, but not as, your crit might not be as crazy. Wait, is that how it would work?
yeah, okay, so it is how it would work, where it's like a D6. So for me specifically, barbarians, every time I crit, it would add just a D6 of damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's a property of brutal critical, I believe.
So I get an extra 3d6 on top of the 3d6 that I would get normally from a crit, so it'd be 9d6 total. So that ain't bad. I'm okay with that.
I just realized that. Wait a minute.
But that's a lot. That's why I was saying, like, maybe we shouldn't just tack on more damage dice on top of it. If it's already gonna do something, I would prefer it do something special rather than just
be big.
I guess the question was, would it get the 36 plus the extra?
No, I'd probably stick with the 3dx.
Okay, so if you would rather have the elemental damage, so like keep it at a 1d12,
yeah,
and then add
it add something like cool or special to it or something like that. Because like the anchor does that too. I just haven't had a need for it because nobody runs away from me. Save for people that can teleport through a door away from me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like the concept of the extra chromatic ability if that's what you are down for.
I'm cool with it.
All right. Let's do a D6 for it. I think that seems fair. For the additional damage that you would get for it. And I would like to hear Skylar describe possibly building, but at the very least giving this to Nadinia.
Oh, like right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been working on it for a little while, buddy.
I don't even know where Sky would have kept this hidden or kept it safe. He doesn't have a bag of holding.
Could have done it in
the Quinn's pocket dimension.
Your friends have deep pockets.
Deep pockets, indeed. I guess that's true. So yeah, I guess like Skylar would ask Quinn to like open up his shadow really quick, and so he can go and get this axe. And this thing probably weighs triple, maybe not triple, like double of what Skylar weighs, you know? And so like he like starts to like pull it out, like he's struggling. He's like, "Hey, Nadinia, yeah, I need your help really quick. Can you like come here for a second?"
She does. She's like, "What's up?"
He's like still trying to like pull. It's like, "Hey, can you take this handle really quick?"
Oh yeah.
And I let go and okay, pull it out.
Pull my finger.
He grabs it with one hand and then like pulls it doesn't like immediately drag out, and she's like little like wait a minute, why is it hevier than like everything that I know a weapon's supposed to, and just drags it out.
And like the handle is like this nice, like kind of this leather embroiled like handle. It's long too, and as you keep pulling it out, it finally like gets to like this axe head that is kind of crudely made because Skylar's never made weaponry like in the typical sense of like, steel work. He doesn't do that type of work. So it's not it's not the like prettiest weapon, but it's sharp. And
Sharpened, rough casting.
yeah, and you finally pull it out, and it has this giant on the left side. There's this giant axe head, and then the middle is kind of comes to a point, and then at the end there's this smaller little axe part. But what really probably catches his eye, there's these of his work back at the Avon plant. He understands like how ruins work and how like the magic flows through the ruins for making magic items for a while. They're like these very intricate ruins that are like etched in on both sides that kind of spark every once in a while, and it makes the iron, the axe head kind of glow in different colors. It's sort of like a rainbow effect of like different, blues, greens, reds, yellows, just kind of like slowly, it's almost like waves, like an ocean rolling through the axe a little bit. Well, Nija, you asked for a weapon, something bigger than what you would normally use, and I found the biggest piece of metal I could carry by myself, and I did the best I could.
Oh. And she's like looking down at it. And she grins and like she like sets it down and then like grabs Skylar in like the biggest hug. It's beautiful. I love it.
I'm glad you like it. I can't breathe.
Skylar? Skylar!
Rest in peace.
Like,
Right, you killed
he's
him.
already blue in the face. It's just like a deeper blue now. It's like, oh wait,
Yeah.
can't breathe. Wait,
Like-
I don't need to breathe. Just kidding. I'm glad you like it.
You're horrible. Thank you.
No problem.
And she looks at it and she's thinking and she's like, I've actually never used an axe before.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. Just give me a second.
Hit him with the pointy end. That's the only thing I can suggest.
Oh, you're not supposed to hit him with the top part.
Oh.
Sharp end.
Obviously, I've never used an axe in my life either.
And she walks outside and to like the balcony area, and she just starts swinging. And like I don't know if you guys have seen Berserk, but the way Guts just swings his axe or his sword just all day, that's what she's doing. She's just swinging. This is not too bad. It's a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, I'm glad. I
need
wanted
something to
something
hit.
to like, kind of match the weight, if not a little bit more than that anchor you carry around. So, hopefully, I do it justice.
Oh no, you did. It's definitely shorter, so that's going to be something. Going to be something I have to get used to. But I mean, I can feel it every time I swing.
And I'm sure whatever you hit with it will also feel it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look out, King in Yellow. I got an axe to grind with you.
Huh.
Get it, Skylar? Axe to grind?
Yeah, no, I get it. Good
All right,
point.
change Belair's Bizarre Bazaar to add in a couple more items.
The biz.
Alright, let's see what we got here. We got the trident, which is cool.
Is this list purposely hidden for Skylar because Barrelier will never sell anything to Skylar?
It's not, but that's funny. I'll
It's
show
at
it
the
to
very
players
bottom.
again, and you should be able
There
to
it
see
is,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, contingency plan is so cool. I want
Ooh,
that half
spell
plate
focus.
though. Hey, you should carry that dagger around. Oh my god, if you do, I just realized you kind of look like you would come out of Prince of Persia. Can he rewind time?
No.
Damn it.
That's kind of a big thing. That's also like an 8th level spell, isn't it?
It's not even.
You
Time
could
stop?
stop time.
Yeah.
There is no rewind
Cannot
time.
go back in time. Yes, rewind time.
Could you with a wish spell?
Maybe.
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
You did
But-
it.
Did I?
But like, if anybody uses a wish spell like that, there's a good chance you'll never wish it again.
Yep.
Unless somebody else wishes that you could wish some more. But then they
Wish
have
is a
chance
Ponzi scheme.
then they have a chance to never be able to wish again.
I do have to ask, Skylar, do you check out Belair's products?
I mean, if
He'd
the
come
whole
with-
group is going with or like
Yeah,
there,
come
I
with
would,
us.
I would go. Yeah.
How did it go? He says to Maple.
Oh, it went great. Thank you. The poppers were
I'm
really
sorry,
pretty.
Fucking
I need to
Belair,
interrupt
dude.
Oh
real
my
quick.
god.
Oh my god.
Alicia's dad just came in the room and, without saying something, held up a box, an empty box, that apparently at one point had quiches in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was asking me if I wanted a quiche, but he
Yep.
just stood there like blank-faced with
Well-
this quiche box, holding it out to me, and I'm like, I don't know what you want, good sir.
Yeah, he was asking if you wanted quiche, hun.
That is what the question I responded to, even though no question was asked.
He just did it to me
Yeah.
while you were talking.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Peak dad
I
behavior.
didn't want to interrupt. That's funny.
Your
They're
dad is like
very-
a cryptid.
They're very sweet about that. They try not to interrupt at all.
Yeah, that's nice of them.
But yeah.
But yeah, it went great.
Wonderful. Well, if I can help you with any other sort of magical curiosities, I know how hard it can be to get quality magical items these days.
Actually, no. Look, and she shows the axe. Skylar made this one for me.
Ooh. Nice. It looks solid.
What a petty bitch.
You know, for never making a weapon before, like one of those martial weapons, I think I did a pretty good job.
Oh, what are the
Sure.
stats on the axe?
You got a sharp part?
The stats on the axe.
Yeah, is it a +1, +2?
I would say a +1. But
Okay.
you could see about improving it later on.
Okay.
I added one more item to Billier's list.
Slime armor.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
It's my
Lime
my
armor.
it's my anti-Nadinia armor.
I hate it.
It is very much anti-Nadinia armor.
I am sorry, friends. I am not feeling well, and I need to go. I think.
Okay.
Okay. If there's any other sort of magical items or stuff, I would say probably the amount that she gives you right now is 5,000
Okay,
gold pieces.
I'll put that in my sheet so I don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
I would like a Bloodwell vial of the highest effectiveness I can get, please.
A what?
Bloodwell vial.
Bloodwell?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, Bloodwell vial.
Yeah, I was more saying for Alicia
Okay.
to let her
Is
know what
that
I want.
for a spellcasting focus?
Yeah, I don't have enough spells to justify the contingency plan. Like, I don't have anything that really would trigger it properly and be useful.
But can't you
It's-
steal spells from literally everyone?
I
It does
guess
say any creature.
I don't. Let me think about if I understand how you want this to work and what I could use it for.
Yeah.
But right
so
now,
an example for this
I'm
would
sorry.
be.
I do need to go. I do
Okay.
not feel well.
Yeah,
We can
I'm
talk
sorry.
about it later.
Go ahead. All right. Well, I'm sorry that I spent so much trying to get stuff typed up on it.
Ah,
But-
it's good.
We will go ahead and we'll start next week with you guys going into the cold depths below. Any sort of items or anything that you want to do in the day or two you have while Bridget is making the anti-lichen medicine, just let me know. I figure even if you guys don't want to take it right now, it would be good to have it while you guys go down in case something happens.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we will pick up next week and see how it goes with your nice little dive.
I am filled with dread.
Radical.
Dread and breakfast.
Oh yeah, go listen to the camp thing Alicia did. It's really rad.
Don't sound too excited, man.
I am also sick. 2,
I know,
I'm
I'm
sleepy.
teasing you.
And 3, it is rad. Here's a fun bingo card. See if you can spot all of the times I use a sound effect called ripping watermelon wet.mp3.
Huh?
Ripping watermelon wet.
I'm gonna guess it's with most of the times with Licky Lou.
Yes, 100%.
Who the fuck is Licky Lou?
I don't know.
Ripping watermelon wet.
You gotta listen and find out. What a great
Watermelon
teaser.
wet.
Wouldn't you like to know, fairy boy?
Apparently, I do.
It's pretty rad.
All right.
Ooh,
Ripping
what are our
Anyway.
titles?